Welcome. You're listening to The Radke Show with David and Melissa Radke. Well, hi, everyone, and welcome to The Radke Show podcast. I'm Melissa Radke. Okay, buckle up. This is going to feel a little bit different. So today, as you are listening to this podcast, David and I are on a cruise. I won a cruise, okay? Up until this point, the only thing I've ever won in my life was a cake at a cakewalk one time. When I was in like 7th grade, I was so excited. But I won a cruise through the affiliate company that I work for called Beautiful You. Anyway, I couldn't say no to it. It's like 5 days in the Dominican Republic. And I even sold so much that like I got to go with, take David as a +1. Our flight there and back was paid for, cruise was paid for, and I got a suite. Is that not sweet? So here's what we decided to do. David and I were like, well, we could just go ahead and record a normal podcast ahead of time, play it on Thursday. Or what I ended up doing was going back all the way to 2023. It may be 2022, and finding a old show that David, because before this was a podcast, this was like on Facebook. We did it on Facebook. We did it on Instagram and everything. And I found one of those. We called it Rise Radke back then. But I found one of those and I told David, plug it in, let them listen to that today. So here's what's going to be funny about that. Couple things. Number one, if you are watching this, you're going to get to watch that as well. We always filmed it, right? If you're listening to this, you're going to get to listen to it. That's not going to change. However, just know, couple of things about me have changed. I've lost a little bit of weight. My hair has certainly changed, but you won't recognize me as much because now I have this tattoo, this incredible tattoo. I don't know. You'd have to like zoom. We don't actually have enough power on this camera to zoom in to this micro tattoo that I now have. But needless to say, it will probably cause you not to recognize me because this tattoo has changed me so much as a human. So there's that. Also, we didn't listen to this ahead of time. I don't know what we're going to say. Watch, I probably picked the most horrific, offensive Rise Radke that we have ever made. That would be my luck. Okay. But listen, it's going to be funny. Y'all listen to it. Again, I haven't listened to it. I don't know what we talk about. I don't know if we're talking about headlines. That's why I wanted to do this intro. Cause like, what if you're listening to a headline and you're like, oh, I'm pretty sure that happened years ago. Michael Jackson died. I think that was years. I mean, who knows what we talk about, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So take a listen. I will tell you this. One of the things that you will hear David and I talk about repeatedly, and I only know this because I watched like the first 5 minutes and we mentioned it twice in the first 5 minutes, is a membership group that we were opening up at the time. My, how things have changed. Not membership groups. We still have that. It's just changed platforms but it hasn't changed the importance of it, the importance of community. And I think that's really telling that even all those years ago, David and I were stressing the importance of finding community online. Community doesn't just have to be in your neighborhood. It doesn't just have to be in your family. It doesn't just have to be in your little circle of coworkers. Community can be anywhere that you plant yourself, share yourself, open yourself up, and create friendships. And what we were promoting then, it's just so telling because it's what we're promoting now. We have a membership group where people come together, where we talk, where we share, where we say, I'm dealing with this, or okay, I'll pray for you about that. And if you're interested in that by any chance, write this down. Go to Melissa Radke, that's all one word, .substack.com. STACK, Substack.com. Now, you're not going to hear that in the Rise Radke episode because, again, this was years ago. There wasn't even a Substack back then, but there is now. And it is a place, a coming home, if you will. Membership, community, friendship, not isolation. No man is an island, right? That was important to us then, and it's important to us now. Must be kind of nice to know that the people you listen to and the people you follow, we don't change with the tides. We still believe in what we believed in even then. Please write me and let me know if this is offensive so I can take it down immediately. I don't ever know what's going to come out of our mouth, but it's your podcast episode for today because what can I do? I'm laying on a beach in the Dominican Republic. Okay. People are feeding me grapes. I'm drinking a daiquiri as you listen to this. Probably not, but I am in a swim dress and I am killing it. Love you. Hello, everybody. Let's see what's going on here. Hi. Giving you guys a second to get on. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday morning. I want to fill up my cup here. Good morning, everybody. How is it that Instagram is like so alert this morning, but Facebook is like, whatevs. Normally it's the other way around. Hi, Jocelyn. Hi, old school barbecue Texas. I don't know who you are, but I'm already very attracted to you. Okay? If you just gave yourself the Instagram name Old School Barbecue Texas, you got to be prepared for girls like me to throw themselves at you. And even if you're like, well, I'm a woman. Still, Old School Barbecue Texas? Yes, please. Hi, and good morning. Joanne Rose is watching this morning. So you'll hear me talking. I'll be talking to Facebook, and I'll be talking to people like Lisa DuPont and Amy Corey, and then and Ronald Richardson, and then I'll flip over and I'll talk to Instagram. Like someone that was on Instagram and their name was Old School Texas Barbecue. Woo. And I'll talk to Brenda Frizzell or Known Terry. But there's a third group that I'll also be talking to. And that group is, we're going live with them as well. They're not watching on Facebook. They're not watching on Instagram. They're watching on my app because they are a part of our subscription family, our membership family called the Radke family.
They're behind the velvet rope.
They're behind the velvet rope. And so we love them. Honestly, love them the most. They're just our people. They're our people. And it's a great fit. And they're a good group of people. So a lot of times during this morning's time together, you'll hear us say, Radke family, da-da-da-da. And I want you guys to know who it is that we're talking to. Because so we have a camera set up here for Facebook and a camera set up here for Instagram. And then we have a camera set up down here for the Radke family membership group. And so that's why we're here this week. We're jumping in this week on you going live on Instagram and Facebook because we do this a couple of times a year, maybe 4 times a year, once a quarter. We'll jump on and do a week of lives, and want to just kind of introduce you to what Rise Radke is. It's a morning show with David and I. Kelly and Ron can try. They can try, but they will not give you.
They don't have golden retrievers.
They don't have dogs scratching at the door to get in. And then once you let them in, scratching at the door to get out. They don't have that. They don't provide that kind of entertainment for you. Morning, what is he drinking? So let's take your morning questions. Let's talk about this, why this grown man is holding this pretty. What would y'all do if I told y'all? Oh, that's just a normal size cup. David is
ginormous.
He's the size of Shaq. I married a man who is 6'11", and his hands are like a bear. Like what? Pick that up again. What if this was really just a coffee cup? Then I too, I guess, would be ginormous.
It's just a shot of espresso. You know, it's so funny. I have always been a big coffee drinker. I love coffee, and like in the last month or two, it's been, I don't know, it's just not sounded as good, and maybe even make my stomach a little upset or whatever.
I wonder why.
I don't know, but I still like a little bit, and so just a little shot of espresso.
Are you anything new for like your cholesterol or for your what am I taking for my cholesterol? I'm taking something. I don't remember what I'm taking, but did you get on anything that maybe like a new vitamin? No. Then it's probably your gut, David. It's probably your gut. Y'all, if you don't know what it is, it's your gut, is what I'm learning. My hair is brittle. It's your gut. My toenails keep falling off. It's your gut. My teeth are yellow. It's your gut.
It all comes down to that.
I'm like, what? Somebody treat my problems. Okay.
Hey, we are glad you are hanging out with us this morning. Again, this is Rise Radke. If you're just getting on, Melissa and I do Rise Radke every single weekday morning at 9 a.m.
We don't take breaks. Even Christmas Day, we're here.
We've done, that's not true. We've done over 700 episodes, so we are committed.
And we know what we're doing, and that also proves we know what we're doing.
Oh, yes, yes. But like Melissa mentioned, a couple of times a year, we like to jump on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and just kind of share what we're doing so you guys can check it out and hang out with us for the week. And we'll tell you more tomorrow, actually, if you're interested in hanging out with us every day, what Rise Radke is and the Radke family and Melissa's app and all that kind of amazing stuff. But I do want to ask you a favor right now. We've got a big giveaway. And when I say a big giveaway, I mean like logistically, fabric-wise, this is a large giveaway. It was it a cover-up or a swimsuit?
Oh, it was a swimsuit. I thought it was a blanket with fireworks on it, but it is indeed a swimsuit.
So we've decided whoever shares the least, we'll send this to. You'll have to wear it. You'll have to post it.
So you want to share.
So think about that. We're using a little reverse psychology. You have to share if you don't want the big prize. The big prize. And it's not my swimsuit either, so that's rude of y'all to think. Lisa Spaffadoro and Susan Mason and Anna Vasquez. I know what y'all are thinking in the Radke family. You're like, oh, God, she's giving away another one of her swims. No, I'm not. Oh, Cindy Lee and Jen over on Instagram. They think it's yours.
It's not my swim. I promise it's not. I walked into my house after being gone on a Mexico vacation for a week, and it was in a bag on my kitchen table. Come to find out, it was a member of my family's who shall remain nameless until I tell the infamous story of the bathing suit. And she just left it here because she hated it. So what is she going to pass it to me? And it's hideous. It's absolutely hideous. What I'm afraid of, though, is that I'm going to end up having talked about it all week long. And then when I show it on Thursday, like
I had that swimsuit for 2 years.
My husband, Ronnie, loves it. Now, why did Ronnie not say anything? And my daughter Gretchen just told me I look amazing in it. That's what I'm afraid is going to happen. So now I'm like timid to show it. But I will say this. And I'm saying this to Instagram. I'm saying this to Tracy8136. And I'm saying this to Barbara Threat. And I'm also saying it to Lorraine Reader.
Oh, 8136. I knew a family.
I think if you have this swimsuit, that perhaps you should not have it. It's not attractive. And I can't find a body it's going to be attractive on. So I'm just going to tell you, if I hurt your feelings, I hurt your feelings.
But we're going to get to see, because we're going to send it to them. They're going to have to wear it, and they're going to have to post it. So
exactly. Okay, David. I want to get into something a little bit. I gotta do that. Something's happening here. So, y'all, today, first of all, if you're just now joining us, whenever you watch Rise Radke, Monday through Friday, we have days. Mondays, we just catch up about what we did over the weekend. Tuesdays are called Hot Topic Tuesday, and it's where we bring you the hottest topics in the world happening right now and in the nation, but also locally for you. And then we call it Hot Topics because I'm pretty sexy when we talk about them. That's really the only reason. Wouldn't you say, David? It's just literally my sex appeal.
Yes.
Okay. I don't feel like you're present.
That's why I show up.
I don't feel like you're present. And I know you're guilty, Smalls, and that's one. You're not present with me right now. Ryan Seacrest, when Kelly is talking, well, God knows he's just asking for somebody to come in.
He said, what was that thing in the car a while back? The girl that saved safe from the kidnappers?
He's just probably asking for somebody to come get that. What do you call that? The when they had the cane and they would just wrap it around somebody. He's probably asking for that. But anyway, you're not present with me right now. He doesn't look out in the audience. He listens to her stories. Does he want to? No. Is that similar to you? Yes. You need to listen to my stories.
I thought it was.
Well, I don't even know what it was, David. Okay, this is what I was going to say. So anyway, we're doing Hot Topic Tuesdays today. Tomorrow is We're Here For You Wednesday. Pretty hard to answer your questions when you're not sending any in. We do have some, but we would love for you. And this is not just for the Radke family. This is for everybody this week. Everybody. Instagram, Facebook, listen to me. If you have questions, send them to melissa@melissaradke.com. Haley Ibarra, listen, melissa@melissaradke.com, and I will speak to you personally and answer your questions.
I just saw Lisa and Chastity go by on Facebook, as well as Bailey and Amanda on Instagram.
What were they doing?
We know you have major issues.
Oh, yes.
We know you have problems. And we can't solve our own problems, but we're here to solve yours.
That's right.
So why don't you email Melissa?
Can we handle our own life? No. Are our kids awful? Absolutely. But we want to help you with yours.
We don't have a chance.
Okay.
We want to save you and give you a chance.
So moving into some topics, I'd like to go ahead and move into some hot topics if we could, because I've got a couple I'd like to discuss.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our hot topic session by doing this right here. Are you ready? Hot topics. Now, sometimes if I'm not dressed and I'm not wearing a bra or I haven't done my hair or makeup, David will do it like this. I'll go, hot topics. But not today.
Or, like today, if she doesn't have pants on, I'll reach over and go.
As a matter of fact, let's talk about that for a second. Not only do I have pants on, okay, that seems like a very weird way to start out a conversation. Not only do I have pants on, I'm going to tell you guys something. I ordered me 2 pair of denim shorts for my trip. And one I ordered from Chick Soul, which I love Chick Soul. It's an online boutique, like a plus size online boutique, and I love it. The shorts are not the most comfortable.
What?
They're not the most comfortable I've had. Okay, I'm just going to tell you right now. They're big in the leg.
Truth tellers.
We're truth tellers. They're big in the leg, but small in the waist, and I don't like that. Okay, my waist and my legs use them simultaneously, right? So I didn't like that too much. I ordered a second pair thinking I was going to hate them. Ordered them from Walmart. Love them. They are so comfortable. They're actually you're going to be like, are they the Eloquii brand? No, they're the Oak and Luna. Oak and Luna denim shorts. They're rolled up at the bottom and they are super stretchy. And I love them. They are so comfortable and they're like a really light whitewashed. But anyway, they're very, very comfortable. Oak and Luna at Walmart. I think they were $12. The other ones from Chick Soul, no $12. And they weren't comfortable to me. So I just wanted to tell y'all, go check them out. All right. So anyway, that was one of my things I'm glad you brought that up. But here's another thing. So I don't know if any of you guys watching are into Broadway. I know some of our Radke family is, but I don't know if anybody has ever seen Funny Girl with Barbara Streisand, maybe. Funny Girl. Look at him. Look at Shep.
Hi, buddy.
He's on his bed back there, and he's looking at us like, will y'all shut up? Look at him, how beautiful. Oh, I wish you all could see my dog. He's so beautiful. Anyway. Funny Girl has been on Broadway now for a while, and playing the role of Barbara Streisand, playing that role of Fanny Bryce, has been Beanie Feldstein. Now, you may know Beanie Feldstein from a little show called Impeachment, okay, where she played Monica Lewinsky. Apparently, Beanie, no bueno on Broadway. A lot of people said, nah, she's not very good.
Oh, really?
Okay, it's not really her thing.
What was another show we saw her in recently?
Beanie Feldstein?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can y'all help us out?
I just remember seeing her in something.
Okay, so anyway, but give her a break. She's literally reprising Barbara Streisand's role. If Beanie Feldstein could really sing like Barbara Streisand, wouldn't we have known it? So she steps down from the role. And side note, did y'all know Beanie Feldstein is the sister to Seth Rogen? They are brother and sister. You will know Beanie Feldstein from like playing Monica Lewinsky and some other television roles. You will know Seth Rogen from any movie that involves marijuana.
Yeah.
Okay? They are brother and sister. She was amazing in Hello, Dolly on Broadway. Are you talking about Beanie? Or are you talking about Barbara? I don't know who you're talking about. The Littermans. I need to know. So Beanie Feldstein steps away from Funny Girl, and they replace her with none other than Glee's very own Lea Michele, who we know can sing like Barbara Streisand.
Well, she can't sing like Barbara Streisand, but she can sing.
She can sing her pants off, that's for sure. And I saw yesterday, I just happened to click and look at the comments. Oh my gosh, you are so right. And I am so wrong, Missy. Missy, mark it down that I'm saying that you are right. Her brother is not Seth Rogen. It's Jonah Hill. I get them confused all the time. Jonah Hill, I'm so sorry.
And only 50% of his movies involve marijuana.
Also, 50% of his movies involve Seth Rogen, so you can see the confusion there.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, Lea Michele is cast in this Broadway hit, right? I go and look at the comments, and people are just hating on her. They are just hating on Lea Michele. And so I'm curious, do we hate Lea Michele? I didn't get that memo. Can anybody help me there with that? I see Instagram that y'all are watching, but you're not talking very much. So talk to me. Tell me.
Does the Broadway crowd not appreciate the fact that she was on kind of a popular show? Like, did they like,
I don't know.
What you doing?
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pour your water into here because I don't have any ice and I like cold water. But we can share it. You don't mind drinking out of this Golden Girls cup.
That's right.
Oh, this isn't filtered. What am I? I'm going to have gut problems. So does anybody know? Sharon dislikes Lea. She has bullied many people that she works with. Oh, no. I didn't know that. What do y'all think over on Facebook?
See, she couldn't be in the Radke family then because our
motto is no douche canoes. Also, Lea threatened to poo in a co-star's wig. What?
There you go.
Now, y'all are telling some stories I have never heard. And I'm up on my pop culture.
So I saw a picture. Who was the Broadway star that went off on people that weren't wearing masks not too long ago? And then, like, she was seen like a week later at an awards show with
Patti LuPone. She used the F word and like really got angry at people for not using their masks, and then was seen 1 week later sitting in the middle of the Tony Awards not wearing a mask.
So, we have a friend's daughter that is in New York and she posts stuff all the time. She had a post where I thought she was saying that Patti LuPone was going to be in Funny Girl.
No, she was saying pick her. Like she just made like a little funny thing and put Patti LuPone's face in it.
Oh, okay. I thought she was actually.
But unfortunately, Patti LuPone is about 800 years too old to play the role of Fanny Bryce, because Patti LuPone is, I believe, has sold her soul to the devil and is a witch because she still sounds amazing, but she's probably a terror. I'm starting to think a lot of these Broadway people might be kind of mean, is what I'm thinking.
Hey, y'all, it's Melissa. If you like what you hear on the Radke Show podcast, then you'll love what's happening over on my Substack, Stretch Marks. It's where I tell the stories I'm not ready to say out loud yet. You'll get my weekly letters, my daily voice memos, and the kind of community that feels like girlfriends around queso with Diet Coke. Come join us, melissaradke.substack.com, and bring your stretch marks too. We wear them proud.
So that was one of my hot topics. The other one was my shorts. And then another one was, today is Amazon Prime Day.
I think it's today and tomorrow, right? Isn't it 2 days now?
I really don't know. Today is Amazon Prime Day. And I wanted to ask you guys, how do I find a good deal on there? Because I don't ever see them. I don't see what y'all are seeing. Okay? Where are the deals at? Because when I look, it just looks completely normal, like all the time.
It doesn't say like Prime Deals or something across the top.
Okay, so is that the thing? You have to go to Prime Deals and it's only what they're offering? Or everything on Amazon is?
No, I think they have special things. It's not like everything 50% off. It's not like that.
Oh, well, no wonder. See, Trent says the same thing. I never find the deals. So I'm looking for these things. So I have a second hole. Nobody likes for when I call it the second hole. They think it sounds inappropriate, but I don't know what to call it. I have this second hole up here. And I noticed when I was on vacation, my girlfriend has a second hole as well. She has a third hole too, but anyway, she has these earrings.
That's a different story.
You know the cuffs, like the little cuffs you can press on your ear. Well, she has one, but it's a really, really pretty earring. It's a gold earring, and it's got a backing to it and everything, but it goes sideways, so it looks like a cuff. But she wears it all the time. Like I never see her take it out. And it is an earring. But it looks like a cuff, but it's really gold and pretty. It's very classy looking. So it's not your plain, like, silver cuff. It doesn't have, like, a feather hanging off of it. If you're wearing a cuff with a feather on it, I'm going to ask you to pray about it. I'm going to ask you to pray about it, please. Anyway.
They used to be a big thing.
I don't know where to find them. I heard one of my friends said, I think they're called Huggies. Does anybody know?
I thought those were diapers.
So I'm looking for these things that go like they're cuff earrings and they're called Huggies, and I'm looking for them and I can't find them anywhere. So I wanted to see if they were on Amazon today. I think you go through everything and look for Prime at the price area. Of course, and it would be something that I want. It's not on sale. Okay. You did? You saw some at Target?
Miss Kennedy saw some at Topic.
Hot Topic is a great place for that sort of thing. No. F for a lot of Cal Joslin Stevens. Hot Topics are going to be super young and trendy. I don't want that.
Maybe she's talking about this. Tuesday is Hot Topic Tuesday. Maybe she's saying this is a great place for you to ask, find out.
That's true. That's very, very true.
But see, we're all here for each other. This isn't just about our talking heads. This is about our family talking, communicating. That's why if you're on Instagram right now, you should tag others. If you're on Facebook, you should share with others.
Ooh, Etsy. Etsy would be a great place. Thank you, Facebook, very much. I want that Stars Enabled box down.
Ooh, Etsy would also be a.
Probably not.
You'd help. People that are doing little side hustles.
Okay, I wondered where you were going with that.
Like they're doing their own little thing. Maybe they're handcrafting them.
Yes, I know what Etsy is. It's handcrafters. It's people with side hustles. I think if you're on Etsy, if you have an Etsy shop, that's probably not your side hustle
It's
anymore.
good to see Liz 1021 on with us this morning. I grew up with a family. Their last name was 1021.
You did?
Yeah. They were in our hometown. It was very different having a last name like that, but good to see you, Liz 1021. Hey, if you're just jumping on, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. This is Rise Radke. Melissa and I do Rise Radke every single weekday morning at 9 a.m. in the Radke family, which is on Melissa's Facebook. Melissa's private app, actually. And we're just hanging out with you guys this week, telling you a little bit about it. And today is Hot Topic Tuesday, where we break the news that has already been broken.
Like Prime Day deals.
Hey, I've got
Leah Michelle.
I've got a few that I want to share with you.
Now, these were sent in from our Radke family members.
This was sent in with let me see. Actually, I found this one. Very proud. A lot of times they're family. So Melissa's already disappointed that I'm bringing this to the
100%
versus somebody else.
You need to know, watchers. If he is bringing you a breaking story that he has heard about, it will involve words like geological, agricultural, national, political, autobiographical.
Okay,
it will be the most boring words you've ever heard of.
You can't read the article, but look at the source. Read the top.
One time, he wanted to tell us about how a hot topic was that it was Davy Crockett's birthday and the history of Davy Crockett. I wanted to go sound asleep.
Okay, so before I read this, tell them what the publication is.
Oh my gosh, David, no.
Tell them what the publication is.
The Smithsonian Channel. David, you're going to bring this to a screeching halt before we've ever got going.
No, I'm telling you right now, Instagram, tag your friends, Facebook, share. Not only will you avoid winning a ginormous swimsuit, you will also... Your friends will also go, whoever shared this with me is really in the know because they're going to hear this. Ready? I'm waiting.
For what? What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for 4 more shares. There we have it. Okay. Florida biologists capture a record-breaking 215-pound python. 215-pound python.
Okay.
The invasive Burmese pythons are wreaking havoc on the native wildlife and ecosystem in the Everglades. So I don't know if this is going to be.
No,
really,
it's not.
You're probably not going to be.
Y'all, I need you to take a look. Yeah, they can maybe see it.
215 pounds, 18 feet long. 18 feet long. That's almost three of me. Well, actually, not quite yet. 18 feet long. They believe it could have even just been one, like back in the 70s, that either a python was released, like somebody had the python and released it, or that it escaped. Mm-hmm. But they have so many babies, they think that it could have just been one, but now they are overrunning the area. This is the largest that they've seen since the 70s. They've been wreaking havoc.
They're saying they're in Florida?
Yes, the problem is they're gobbling up the native species, harming the biodiversity.
Quit saying the word gobbling.
There's no natural predators to them, so they can't control the population. Normally the population kind of controls itself, but there's no...
You're running a line between interesting and nerd. No, it's a fine line. Okay. And I think you're sexy when you do it, but not everybody does.
Okay, so let me tell you this. How amazing is this? On average,
facts.
On average, when the female python has eggs in a single breeding cycle, 43 eggs. 43. Do you know how many they found in this?
Oh gosh, David, stop it! No, I don't want you to tell us. I don't want you to tell us the number. Just whisper the number to me. We just know.
122. They found 122 eggs in this 215-pound, 18-foot-long Burmese python. I mean, is that not ridiculous? They also...
Come, Lord, and take me home. I'm just going to tell you guys right now. If I walked up on that, if I was traipsing through the woods, like I do a lot, if I was traipsing through the woods and I walked up on that, can I ask you guys a question? David, Lord knows you might have it with your facts over there. Let's say I walked up and I saw it and do I have time to run or are they fast? Can they do, because they look so big that they would be cumbersome moving. They would be slow moving. Could it get me? And I need y'all to keep in mind before you answer yes or no. I just want a good old answer, yes or no. Is it fast? Could it get me? Please no. This might be important for your answer. I'm not as fast a runner as you might think I am. Okay? I'm fast. Like if you put me, honestly, in a race against some of the senior citizens at a nursing home here locally, I could literally take them out, a couple of them.
At least if you tripped.
A couple of them. But that's about as fast as I go. Could this thing take me out, yes or no? Could it catch me?
I'm not.
I have always wondered that.
Some people are saying it's not going to chase you. That's what your parents always tell you. It's more scared of you than you are it. I mean, so maybe that's...
It's not going to chase you. Okay. Give me a break. Have you seen me in shorts? Everything chases me. But I think it would chase me because I would go like this.
My Burmese python don't want no.
It doesn't say Burmese python. Okay.
Right, but the story's about a Burmese python.
Nobody remembered that it was about a Burmese python. I remembered that it was about a big snake. Lord. No, it's not a chaser.
Not a chaser.
Okay. All right. I just want to know. Is it going to chase me if I stand over it going like this for 17 solid minutes? Ah! Will it chase me then? If I never take a breath, I just scream for 17 minutes.
You never stop.
I'm just going to say, I don't know what my body would do if I saw one of those ever. But I feel like I would immediately fall into some sort of prayer of, Jesus, come get me, blow that trumpet, and let's all just let heaven take it from here. Let heaven take over. Your kingdom come, your will be done.
So staying in lines of terrifying creatures, okay, this story is actually a little more along your lines. Okay, this is a little more along your lines. So
let's be about murder.
A terrifying creature that a woman saw out of her window for 2 days.
What?
This lady was a concerned citizen. She was just perplexed. This happened in Krakow. Is that how you say that? Krakow, Poland? Krakow, Poland. She looked out her window and she saw this strange creature sitting on a limb. Looked the next day, it's still there. So she started getting concerned because it had been there for 2 days.
Was it big? Well, was it sitting on a limb?
It was sitting on a limb. So she said people around were afraid to open their windows.
What?
Because they didn't know.
Shoot it.
They didn't know what it was. Well,
hi, we're the Radkes and we're from Texas.
So they
hunt that thing.
They called, like the wildlife people for them to come out. They didn't know. Maybe this was a bird or iguana, but they just couldn't tell.
Oh gosh. Was it a cat?
No. When they got there, they said the first thing they said when they pulled up was, "Oh, it doesn't look like that buddy's got any arms or legs left. Like maybe something got to it and it was just in there." Along further, closer inspection, it was actually a croissant that someone had thrown out the window. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see that real well. It's a croissant that someone threw out the window, probably to feed some birds, landed in the trees, and the terrifying, deadly, attacking predator that they had to call to get removed was a croissant laying in the trees. I thought that sounded a little bit more. I thought that went well with the Burmese python story.
Can I say
that sounded a little bit more like your story?
Who would throw a good croissant out a window? There is no shame. I'm not gonna shame that dear woman. Who I'm gonna shame is the people above her who had a perfectly good Starbucks croissant and just said, you know what? Carbs make me feel inflammation in my gut. And then they just, shame on them. Shame on them.
For throwing out a good croissant.
Look what you've done to the neighborhood when you just throw carbs away. I'm intermittent fasting right now. And I just want you to know, carb thrower, I would give anything.
Maybe they were too. Maybe she was like, "Get thee behind me." Maybe that's what was out there.
Get thee behind me, Satan. She just threw it.
But evidently the people in Poland aren't like here in Texas. I figure like some kid would get a slingshot.
Let me tell you something. In Texas,
and those flakes would go.
There's a lot of kids with slingshots here in Texas.
What
is it, mate? What is this, Mayberry? For the love of Pete, Opie had a slingshot. You ain't seen one since. Okay. Let me tell you something. In Texas, first of all, there ain't man nor woman that wouldn't go get that croissant out of that tree, reheat that bad boy, spread some butter on it, and eat it. Okay? Welcome to Texas. And the second thing is if they didn't go get the croissant, a wife would say, "I think it's a creature." And I'm going to tell you right now, her husband, Buck Henry, would say, "Merlene, hold that window back. I'm about to take this thing out."
I don't know what it is, but I'm going to kill it.
Exactly. Now, why is Texas not its own state? Wait.
Well, it is. It is actually. So.
Hey guys, quick break from the show, but this is important. If you're loving these conversations, then Stretch Marks is where you need to be. That's where I share the stuff I don't always say out loud. Stories, voice notes, confessions, even a little advice now and then. It's real, it's honest, and it's waiting for you. Go to melissaradke.substack.com and join us. We're building something beautiful over there, and I want you in it.
We're going to take a little bit of a turn. This is a participation story. I need your feedback. We need to hear what
you're going to get it from me, David.
We need to hear what your thoughts are. Okay. So, a Texas school district in Forney, Texas, Forney Independent School District, they have a new dress code. They're calling Back to the Future.
Forney isn't okay.
Trying to make it cool.
Ooh, Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. I want to know what you think about this and how you think this would go over in your area. So the school district, it's near Dallas, institute a very restrictive new dress code, barring students from wearing hoodies, dresses or clothing with stripes, checks, lettering, wording, or other designs. It's a play on the 1985 science fiction film Back to the Future, when they went back to 1955, with his parents or whatever. And so what they're wanting to do is they're wanting to instill future skills for the workforce, because you can't wear pants that are more than one size too big or one size too small. You can't, wear stripes and letterings, hoodies. I can't imagine. I feel like every boy under the age of 18, that's all they wear.
Our 13-year-old son would say, well, I guess I got to get my GED.
Today, it will be 105 degrees here in Lufkin, Texas. Our son will have a hoodie on. Not sure why, but he will have a hoodie on.
Yeah.
So tell me, what do you think about this? Do you think, okay, we've got that's awesome. That would be awesome. What do you think? Would you like to see this in your school districts? And I guess my question is, don't you feel like there'd be some kind of revolt? This isn't a private school. This is a school, it's a independent school district.
Very confused. What in the world Back to the Future has to do with this? Just say, we're changing our dress code. You have to wear khaki, solid black, solid red. You couldn't wear this. You can't wear stripes. You have to wear 3 button-up golf. I mean, just what does Back to the Future have to do with it?
I think they're just wanting to try to put a little spin on it so it goes down. I think they're trying to make it more palatable.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
I think that's what it is.
Just say, we're changing the dress code, and now it's just jeans or khakis with solid color tops. That's essentially what they're saying. A lot of people are going, you'd have to buy like a whole new wardrobe, If it's a public school, you've got tons of children that wouldn't even be an option for them.
We've got people saying, no, let them express themselves. I just don't know how it would go over. Again, if it's a private school, you're putting yourself under that. Okay, I get that. But I don't even understand, they were talking about the workforce, getting them ready for the workforce. Well, you could wear this at a job. Stripes.
You could wear a dress with flowers on it.
Stripes and checks and stuff like.
Yeah, somebody just asked, what does not wearing patterns have to do with being a grown-up?
I don't know.
Also,
I like Miss Kennedy's. She said their priorities are wrong. How about you teach them how to file their taxes instead of worrying about the clothes?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give that a hot topic round of applause. That's the truth. How about you teach them how to do a job interview while they're wearing stripes? Crazy. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And somebody just said, what do you mean? And I'm assuming they're talking about the comment that I made. If you have a public school setting, what if you have a family that's a single mom with 4 kids? She's supposed to go out and get them all new school clothes in solids? Are you kidding me?
Well, I've had, and I lost the name. It just went up. Most of the time they talk about uniforms kind of leveling the playing field. So everybody's wearing the same. So you're not got people, feeling like the class system is really, focused on or whatever. But I mean, you have to get all those, so it'll be very interesting to kind of watch that. I'm
going to tell you this. If David were to pass before his expected time, I wouldn't be able to file a tax. I don't know where to file a tax. I don't even know what that is. Okay.
You just write it off.
When people say this is a load-bearing wall, I don't know what that means. I feel like it means there's a treasure behind it, that we should bust through it and look at what is hidden back there. Okay. I don't know how to change a flat tire. I've never had to. Okay. I recently learned that premium gas goes in our car. I did not know that. I don't know on a globe. I don't know on a globe where to find Poland. I don't know these things. Does that make me dumb? No, I'm a product of the public school system. They should have taught me more life skills. But all they taught me was how to divide when X is the numerator, the variable. I don't know what is going on with them. But I think I'm going to run for Secretary of Education.
That sounds
terrifying.
Hey, I'd be very surprised if we don't have someone watching us that's either in the Forney area or close to us. We've got people that watch not only Rise Radke, but Melissa all over the United States, even all over the world. If anybody is in Forney or you know someone in Forney, email us anything you know about this. We'd love to have more details on it. Melissa at melissaradke.com. Okay, one last one, again, tying in with the clothing story. Mm-hmm. So we were just talking about this not too long ago, how pickleball is like taken over.
I do not know what anybody's talking about. I've never seen it played.
So pickleball is taking over. It's kind of a tennis meets ping pong, wiffle ball, type thing. I personally not played it. Rocco's played it, loves it.
Do you have to do a lot of running?
I don't think so. Like tennis is on the decline because of knee injuries and stuff like that. There's a lot of people that are playing like into their 80s. It's fun. It's exciting.
Just FYI, Chris Heflin just said, pickleball, let's go. But that was from Chris Heflin.
Oh.
Okay.
So that maybe tells us a little.
So that tells us a little bit. Okay.
Well, this is something that Chris Heflin might be interested in.
He didn't even spell go correctly, put an I in the middle of it.
Do you realize that as it's taking off everywhere, it's also taking off in the nude variety? There are the pickleballs covering
the pickleballs.
So nude pickleball is taking off. This is from our own family member, Denise Harlan, that's evidently on the nude pickleball email list.
League. Called. She's on the team called the Pickleballs.
Actually, I find this very funny. This is actually like a publication or a website that a lot of people go to regarding pickleball. But when you see the gentleman, with a little blur, and then you think that the name of the website's called The Pickler.
Oh, well, that just makes him sound like he needs to go to prison.
The Pickler.
Nude pickleball is taking off.
It's busting out all over. Naturalist resorts from coast to coast are finding out that nudists want more pickleball. That's why they're nude to begin with.
Nope. They don't.
Just like the majority of people who don't do the drinking in the raw. Nude pickleball is beating the pants off the competition.
Dr. Janetta just said, I didn't know pickleballs were round or bouncy. Are we talking about the pickle or the balls?
So I'm interested in checking out pickleball. I'm not interested in going,
because I'm going to tell you,
I don't want to be anywhere without clothing and security, if I can say that without being over the line, where rackets are being slung around. Nude
pickleball, just no pun intended, leaves a bad taste in my mouth. But really it does. And I'm going to tell you something. That would hurt.
If you missed a shot. That would hurt. Plus, like Tricia says, think about all the additional sunscreen you would need.
Not only that, can I just say this about the time that I told David to try sleeping naked? We had been married probably, I don't know, a few months. And please know that when we got married, I was as naive as they come. Okay. So I said, hey, David, why don't you sleep naked? Lord knows he was asking me to all the time. David, why don't you sleep naked? And he said, what? And I said, I don't know. I was watching this show and the couple slept naked and they were just always waking up and they had the sheets draped around them. And maybe that's sexy to do. We should do that. And he slept naked one night and he woke up in the worst mood. And I said, why are you in such a bad mood? Do you remember what you said? This is exactly what he said. That was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever done. I was flipping and flopping all night. He said, I didn't even know that I moved that much in my sleep, but I woke myself up like 80 times. Now imagine putting a racket in his hand and telling him to go for it. That's just absolute lunacy, as my mother would say.
No.
That's just lunacy, Melissa. And it's not class. It's not classy.
So my question is, could these individuals go to the Forney School District and be okay if they don't have on stripes? They don't have on hoodies.
But how can they get a job? This isn't the future. This isn't the future. Now Forney School District is like, also we're removing our woodworking classes for any of you who want to grow up to be carpenters. We're removing those. We are adding a nude pickleball, however, and for some reason, everyone in the high schools decided to join it.
So you can't have woodworking anymore.
Oh, David, stop.
Hey, again, thank you guys for hanging out with us. This is Rise Radke. We do it live every day at 9 a.m. Weekdays in Melissa's app. We'll tell you more about that tomorrow, about the amazing community that we have. Let me give you a little insight to today. So, if you're already going, hey, this is kind of fun, or this is kind of interesting, or this is a train wreck, I'd love to watch more of this. Mm-hmm. How you can pay for your membership today or tomorrow. Okay.
What does that mean?
We're always looking for, ways to save. So there are two things happening today that you need to be aware of. One, it is National Slurpee Day. National Slurpee Day. So 7-Eleven, I should.
An Icy is not a Slurpee. An Icy is not a Slurpee. A Slurpee is a Slurpee and an Icy is an Icy. Yeah.
But today is National Slurpee Day, and at 7-Eleven, and I forget, they've got two other kind of sister companies, you can go in and get a free Slurpee today. So if you're near a 7-Eleven.
What does that have to do with Rise Radke?
They're not spending money on a Slurpee today.
Oh, I like it. I like that.
So today, go find your 7-Eleven. You get a free Slurpee. The other thing, Subways are having the biggest change that they've ever had to their menu. You always go through the Subway line and you pick exactly what you want. And I believe they're still doing that. But they have 12 classic, subs that are the most popular that they're going to already be pre-made.
No!
They're going to be pre-done. It's launching today. So between 10 and 12 o'clock today, 10 and 12 o'clock, the first 50 people to every Subway can go in and request and get a free sub today. So you can get your free Slurpee and your free sub. You're welcome.
That's the joy. That's the beauty of Subway, is that you get to walk in and tell them, I want extra onion, or I want, I don't want it pre-made.
But if you were in a rush.
What is that, mixed Subway?
You grab and go.
By the way, we could go to ours down the road. It's $9.50 right now. We could go to ours down the road. There would be no line to get in. You can drive by there any time of day and there's maybe 2 people there. And that's the workers. So we could go get a free sub right now. Of course, we can't eat it till 1 o'clock. Anyway, hey, you guys, have a wonderful day. We'll be back here again tomorrow. So check us out on Facebook, check us out on Instagram, and of course on the app. We'll be back here at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time to bring you We're Here For You Wednesday, where we answer your funny, your hilarious, your personal, your vulnerable questions, your parenting questions, marriage, whatever. We got it. We got you covered. Okay?
Email us, melissa@melissaradke.com, and we'd love to read yours tomorrow.
And we will see you then. Bye.
See you guys.
Thanks for listening to this episode of The Radke Show. We're going to end now so that you can go and love on your people. Till next time.